Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is January 13th, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Before I get started with the Reseller News, I think I mentioned to you guys once before, I get these magazines, and two magazines is Internet Retailer. Yeah. Internet Retailer, and then the other one is Independent Retailer. It's two magazines. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably going to get blended out with my background. And this is the Independent Retailer. So one's Internet Retailer and the other one's Independent Retailer. Anyway, I was just glancing really quick, and I'm over here looking at one of the titles of it. It says, "Brick and mortar is not dead, but merely transforming." I'm not going to read the whole thing because I got some, other stuff. I got some windows open up on the Reseller News. But you know what really cracks me up? They're saying brick and mortar is not dead, it's transforming. So many stores are closing up, but Macy's is closing up. There's two Macy's stores over here, and I'm in New York and Long Island. Two Macy's stores are closing up. Two Dollar Trees are closing up. Let alone we had Sears that was also in Hicksville, right across the street from Macy's. They closed, they went out, along with other stores is going out as well. So I'm not, putting this down or the magazine down or anything, but when they say brick and mortar is not dead, it's transforming. How can it be transforming? It's transforming. It's being phased out. It's going out. They're closing their stores. I'm not saying they're going to go out of business 100%, but if that's transforming, wow, that's crazy. But anyway, I just thought I'd share it with you guys really quick. I didn't get a chance to read the whole magazine. I just got it today, so I like to read those two magazines. Like I said, one's Internet Retail and the other one's Independent Retailer. Yeah, almost at the same, right? Anyway, that's all I do. I get inundated with information and stuff like that. I was looking through my emails this morning, and I got so many different emails from all these different companies and stuff. And there's basic services I like to use. I like the Google alerts, and I do deal with a couple of other companies that will that keep me informed of what's going on with e-commerce. And in turn, that's how I end up sharing information with you guys. But there were quite a few of them I had to, unsubscribe from them because I was getting inundated. I never even got a chance to check out my emails. I got 40,000 emails. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not all business related. They're advertisements, advertisements, and stuff like that. But I've been getting so many of these emails, and, it's like 125 today. It's like, oh my gosh, what's with all these emails? And they're, from different companies and stuff. But I get a lot of my emails from Google Alerts. I love Google Alerts. And the website I'm going to show you now, as I think I mentioned in my other videos, is ecommercebytes.com. That's my go-to one for information. I like it because, Ina Steiner, she keeps right on top of these things. And that's the owner, by the way, of, e-commerce bytes. But, I get so inundated. And then, I have to, and the other company I use is tamebay.com. That's another one I use too. But the thing is, picking and probing what I want to share with you guys to put it out there it's just too much. It's just too much. So I just kind of figured today I'll just do the e-commerce bytes news. You work off of that there, off of that website. And the windows, all those windows that you're going to see opened up are going to be from e-commerce bytes. So for those who are new, the new subscribers, I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from. And the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. And if this is the first time hitting my channel, to the visitors, whatever, I just want to say welcome. And I hope you like the content I put out. And if you do, please come back for more. And subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. I'm trying to grow this channel to at least 1,000 subscribers. It's growing, and I just want to say to all the subscribers who've been hanging in there with me through thick and thin, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I was talking about YouTube yesterday in that video about, creating a YouTube channel and stuff. And, it is a lot of work, and sometimes you do get stressed out. So today I'm kind of a little under the weather, but I feel that this information, I want to put it out there to you guys. I want to be loyal to you, and I want to put it out there. There may be times I might not feel like it at all. I don't want you guys to think, oh, I forgot about you and stuff like that. It's just that, with this weather here, people have been getting sick around me. So, they, it's like one thing leads to the other. They get sick, and then you're around them, and you don't know they're sick until they tell you. You go to their house and, oh, you, by the way, I got a cold or whatever. And it's like, oh, thanks for telling me now. That you're spreading your germs around. But yeah, I'm a little under the weather, but I could do it. I'm going to do the reseller news today, and my daughter's like, Dad, you should take care of yourself. Don't worry about stuff. I go, no, it's okay. I'm fine. It is what it is. Listen, in life, you got to go on. You got to keep going on. You got to keep pushing on. You can't let the little colds or sniffles get you down. In some cases, it depends how bad you feel. But for the most part, no, I'm okay. I mean, I might look a little out of it today as far as like tiredness, but I want to do it. I want to get this. I want to do this reseller news for you guys, and just want to share this stuff really quick. I'm going to try to. I'm going to expand on some of the the topics, not too much. I was looking at from e-commerce bites. It seems like there's a lot of people departing from eBay. And I'm going to share that with you in a second. It's like this one's leaving, that one's leaving, or eBay's removing this person, eBay's removing that one. It's like, wow, I was like, that's crazy. All right. Anyway, rather than keep going on, let's get right to the reseller news. Okay, let me give you the URL before we get started. Let me give you the URL to these windows up here. I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it is 8. But for the 7 right now, they're going to be from ecommercebytes.com, right? So it's www.ecommercebytes.com. And this story, if you guys notice, whenever I do videos, I always like to throw the dates out there in every website I hit. It's because I want you guys to know that it's not old information. Although on occasion, old information will pop up every now and then on the reseller news. So just be aware of that. All right. Anyway, let's get started. This came out January 10, 2020. It says eBay removes chief strategy officer from list of leaders. Okay. So it goes on to say here, eBay played a game of musical chairs with its Our Leaders page on its corporate website, and one executive is missing its head of strategy. Chris Miller joined eBay in 2014, and while missing from the page, she still lists her current position as a senior vice president and chief strategy officer at eBay on her LinkedIn profile. Then it goes on to say here, eBay also continues to list her as a board member of the eBay Foundation. So I don't want to get too much into it because, well, it's not a lot to read, but there are active hyperlinks in here. And I think you guys who follow me or you are the regular subscribers, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but for those who are new, whenever you see all the wording in blue here, okay, that's active hyperlinks and even on the site here. So you may want to read more into this here. So I can't express it enough and say it enough. Really, please go to the website itself because you'll be able to read more into this. I'm not going to click this stuff on because this could go on for over an hour and I'm trying to watch it. So let's see what happens here. But yeah, it says over here, I'll just read this here, skip to this part. It says, well, Miller went missing on eBay's leader page. The total count went up to thanks to the following additions: Susie Deering, Rob Hittrell, Eben Sermon, and Jordan Sweetman. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. There's going to be changes. I heard it once before from somebody. I even called up the eBay teammate. Well, they verified to me there's no changes coming except the payment processing thing. So I don't know. Anyway, here's the story. Check it out if you get a chance. And remember, go to the website, folks, because you're going to want to check out those active hyperlinks because you get a lot of information from them. I'm not going to click them on because we'll be here too long. All right, this one here is another one. eBay Foundation removes 2 members from its board. It could be the same story. Yeah, Chris Miller. Okay, this is Chris Miller and Salim Fair. Okay, I'm not going to read too much in this here. We're unaware of the announcements from eBay or the eBay Foundation, which has been described as a primary vehicle through which eBay makes charitable contributions. And then it's got over here, e-commerce reported on Friday, departure of them. Okay, we read the story like that. This is basically a little more following up on it through the same website, to be honest with you. All right. Also, when you go to this website here, folks, you're going to read, there's some comments that there are, some may have a lot of comments and some may not. I really recommend that you check out the comments because sometimes these buyers and sellers will bring things to your attention that you weren't aware of. I mean, they always do for me. That's why I like checking out the comments, So if you get a chance, check it out. And by the way, here is the lady I was talking about, Ina Steiner. She's the co-founder and editor of E-Commerce Bytes. See? And it says over here has been reporting on e-commerce since 1998. Hey, same as me. I started it with eBay in 1998. 20 years. Look at that. I didn't know that part. Okay. All right. So you can check it out. All right. Let's go to the next one. Now, I know it's the same one again. This one says eBay's losing marketing executive who worked on a recent turnaround. This story came out January 9th, 2020. And it goes on to say, is this the same people? I don't want to keep boring you guys with the same things over and over again. Let me just see here. All right, let me just read a little into it. It says, the marketing executive in charge of growing eBay marketplace globally is departing from the company. Wow. David Doctorow has joined eBay in 2016 ahead of global growth eBay marketplaces. Effective February 3rd, 2020, he will become the CEO of Media Empire News Corp. Oh, okay. Yeah, moving, okay, and unit which operates under retail.com. Okay, so losing another one. Wow. You know, as fast as they lose these people, I hope they get more people to fulfill these positions. You know, like I said, when I was looking at this, I said, wow, this one's leaving, that one's leaving, this one's leaving. It's like, holy smokes, every time you turn around, somebody's leaving here. Let's see this one here. Now, there's another one coming up. eBay spokesman, I don't know, the same one. Ryan Moore departs from Facebook. Okay, departs for Facebook. Okay, look at that. eBay's director of communications, Ryan Moore, left the company in December after being a spokesman for over 7 years. He is now leading the financial communications at Facebook. Wow. Wow. I'm going to read a little into this, and you guys can read the rest of it. Like I said, I want to try to keep this short and sweet as possible here. It says, Moore's exit comes 3 months after the departure of his boss, Steve Weimer. The same month that CEO Devin Wenig abruptly exited the company. Weimer has been at eBay for only 9 months, serving as a senior vice president, chief communications officer, and the chair of the eBay Foundation. That's crazy. All right, I'm not going to read too much in this here. You read these comments. I'm not going to read the comments. You could check them out, though. You got some things that people put out there are kind of like, they get your goat going, so to speak, you know. Anyway, let's bump out of here. All right, now I think we got past all the people leaving the company, I believe. This one here came out January 12, 2020. Business buyer baffled by eBay and PayPal sales tax reporting. And this person wrote in, it's either a buyer or a seller. It says, Dear Ina, I don't sell on eBay. I'm strictly a buyer using only a PayPal. I purchase many things on eBay. eBay does not have an option to download the purchase history, so I must rely on PayPal reports for information. Now, that's what I do. Near tax time, I will go on PayPal and I will print out a transaction sheet for tax time of all the sales I made, transaction detail for the year, for year ending 2019 would be. I don't know. Apparently, this person here, I don't know if they want to do that there, but it doesn't sound like that. I must rely on PayPal for reports for information. Hey, I've been using it right along. It works for me. But anyway, let's read a little more into this. This is when I download my 2019 PayPal transaction. Okay, they do the same thing to determine how much I owed for Minnesota use tax. I was shocked to see how the taxes I paid on eBay purchases are being reported. This is going to take forever and get straightened out. Very frustrating. Okay, I'm not going to read too much into this here because there's enough of it. And like I said again, I don't want to get too much into it. When you go to the rest of the pages, down to the bottom, folks, there are always going to be comments. And if you do go all the way to the bottom and you do want to expand a little on this here and leave a comment. When you get all the way down here, wow, a lot of people have comments here. Okay, if you want to leave a comment, you got to log in. If you log in for AB Verify, okay, and you could post a comment over here on this site. All right, let's bump out of here. Okay, let's go out of here. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. Okay, this one here came out January 11, 2020. How to cope with PayPal fee retention policy for returns. This is a small one. I could read this one here. Dear Ina, thank you for always keeping up on the latest, good and bad. I have a question. How are the dealers handling the new return policy on PayPal with their customers making returns? Yeah, matter of fact, I told you yesterday in my video, I'm getting a return back, a Keurig coffee maker. I can't wait to see when that comes back. I hope it comes back in one piece and not in pieces. We'll see. Anyway, it goes on here, just a little read the rest of it. It says, since they're not returning all the fees, how do we pass it to the customers without getting them too pissed off? I don't think it's fair, but I know I can't afford to eat them, Marcia. If you look at some of these things here, like the first comment here, it says you have no ability to pass that on to the buyer, which has filed for the return. that's this. They talked about this a while back, folks, about this here, about the fee structure with PayPal when it comes to returns. You can read a little more into it. You know, some people left some comments here, and that's another reason why I tell you to read the comments, because they're going to bring things out that I don't necessarily bring out. Okay, so please, if you get a chance when you go to this website, read the story, whatever, and definitely check out the comments, and you'll get a little better understanding of what these people talk on. The people that post on here are buyers and sellers just like you and I. So you know, definitely check it out. All right, let's bump out this one here. And after this one, then we got one more screen to go, and then we are going to close this out. This story came out January 9th, 2020. Amazon, eBay carries to help Feds ID illicit and dangerous imports. Okay, let's read a little into this here. eBay, Amazon, and shipping carriers will send data out to small, low-value packages arriving from abroad to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, as part of the pilot program. This goes over here, Section 321. Data pilot is voluntary collaboration with the online marketplaces, carriers, technology firms, and logistics providers to secure e-commerce supply chains and protect American consumers. The CBC announced it on Thursday. All right. Well, that's good. You know, they're going to be careful of stuff that, you know, they should have been doing that right along anyway. I mean, I've been reading it once before about some of the stuff that comes in from overseas, and I'm not going to expand too much on that topic. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Their guidelines are how they, you know, decipher what's safety and what, you know, what's safe and what's not is a little different than I think what the U.S. does. But I'm not going to go into that topic there. So you guys can look more into it if you get a chance. All right. And last but not least, let's bump out of here. I wanted to share this one. This was also I got this information from the, what do you call it, eBay e-commerce bites. Now, this one here is for newly listed items on eBay. This is called BAM. Okay, let me give you the URL for it. It's www.buyerauctionmanager.com. Now, I don't know if there's a fee for this here or not. You could sign in and stuff like that. And it says find auctions ending soon. These are the new listings that these are, you know, finally, you know, find new listings, the newly listeds. Okay, buy it now on eBay, and this will show you a list here. You could check it out if you get a chance. It's called BAM. That's what they call it. Let's go back here. Let's see, just to make sure I don't give you crazy things here. Welcome to the current. Yeah. If you have a BAM Seeker Plus or Pro subscription, yeah, I always like to get the free stuff, guys, because I don't know how often I'm going to use this particular thing. But the reason why I'm putting it out there is because I figure, well, maybe I might not use it that much, but maybe you guys might want to check it out. Now, here it says find auctions ending soon. You hit the click button here, start updating. And these are the auctions going to end soon. Now, if you're a buyer, you know, you may want to check this out. You know, it'll give you the time here. Well, let me see here. January 19th. Oh, that's the time it's going to end. Okay. All right. Well, it just gives you a little information. This is, by the way, not just to share this with you guys. It's the printer I have. It's my all-in-one printer. Love this printer. It's really great. I love it. Yeah. So these are the things that are going to be ending soon, and you can check it out. I don't think. Let's see here. I don't know how many you could list. I think it just gives you an. You could also enable alert too. You click. Whoop. You click the button on there. Yeah. Yeah. And you could also categorize it with the ID. Minimum price, maximum price, and located in the United States. And you could also pop your zip code in here to get the seller information. And if you want to stop updating, you could hit that button, or you could just clear all. Okay. But yeah, this is what's going on. And it's called BAM. I already gave you your user ID there. You know, the URL. You could check them out. And let me know what you think. If you think it's good, if you think it's going to be helpful to you, then fine. If not, you know, that's another story. Then I just throw it out there. I thought maybe you guys want to check it out. But this is the homepage, I believe, right? Yeah. It's a software for serious eBay buyers. Okay, so you can scan, snipe, buy, track your eBay purchases. Now, if there is a price to this here, I don't want anything that has a monthly fee right now, because as a lot of you guys know out there, I consider myself a frugal entrepreneur. And right now, with the way sales have been going with eBay, I don't need any additional monthly bills. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a nice big bill next month. Not this month. Next month is going to be a bigger one. You know, with the little sales I made, and plus the insertion fees and the store and stuff like that, because I went over my 100 free listings. So I got to pay additional with that. And that's why it's really jacking it up. All right. So that's basically it, and I'm going to close this video out. I hope you found the information helpful, and if you did, please don't forget that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. If this is your first time, you're a visitor, I just want to say welcome. I hope you like the content, and I do hope you come back for more. I do the reseller news, I do the Let's Talk eBay, and I'm also a vlogger. So on occasion, you might see me talking about different topics. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I also want to just throw out as well a little disclaimer for some of you who are new to my channel. I do not discuss religion and politics, and there is no profanity used on this channel whatsoever. So it's a clean content channel. Basically my channel, for all intents and purposes, again, for those who are new, like I said, or if you're a visitor, it's to help inspire and share. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. As I said in my other videos, I do the research so you don't. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. My name is Rich Pasini. Thanks again for stopping in and taking the time out of your busy day to check out my video. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye for now.